Mark Messier, and you're listening to Blue Shirt Underground Show, the #1 Rangers podcast. Make sure you tune in to find out all the latest news. Let's go Rangers.
Blue Shirt Underground, motherfucker!
An unlawful gathering. This is an unlawful gathering. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
This is the underground. This is new media. This is the underground. This is new media.
Ranger fans, remember what's the critical thinking hanger. Ranger fans, remember what's the critical thinking hanger.
And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers. And now here is the starting lineup for the New York Rangers.
This is New York Rangers hockey. 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 This is New York Rangers hockey.
Good evening, Blue Shirt Undergrounders. This is your Game 4 wrap-up with Jim and Eddie. You know who we are. You know what we do. You know why you're here. Good evening, Eddie. Let's get right down to it. Yeah. I know how you are. You know how I am. There's no point in asking those questions. We can skip the fluff and the falderall. Get right down to beeswax, as you like to say.
Yeah, let's get right into it. I mean, I watched the whole team disintegrate in front of me last night. It just was so brutal to watch. You get out to the 1-0 lead. There used to be a time in Rangerland in the regular season you could get a 1-0 lead and maybe hold on to it for more than 15 minutes. Maybe go into a period 1-0. Maybe go into the second period and maybe make it 2-0. Those days are past. We're right in the middle of a Ranger team that is just collapsing in front of our eyes for a multitude of reasons, some valid. I saw a lot of ridiculous hysteria by some Ranger fans out there who should be thrown out as Ranger fans. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. If you're going to go back to the old excuses and cry, where, they hurt my feelings. This team has no winning tradition. I don't know where you got used to winning, especially in the playoffs, but stop. Your generic takes on why the Rangers are losing. Me and Jim and the rest of the people here, we have our takes. They're valid. And if they're not valid, I'm going to shout at you. Because I'm sick of what I'm seeing out there. Everybody jumping ship. Everybody go with the generic answers. The Rangers were terrible. They didn't deserve to be in that game. They got what they deserved. And, listen, guys, I love Igor Shesterkin, but he's stinking the joint out. He's stinking the joint out. And this buffoon coach, I don't know what he does. You're supposed to be developing these guys in the long term. You keep yanking this kid in the second period. That game was lost. You should have kept him in for a drubbing. Maybe he would have regained some of his former form. I don't know. The defense, to coin my partner's phrase, stinks. The battle effort of this team stinks. Horrible. Now, do I get emotionally butthurt because they disappointed me and go on a 20-paragraph rant about how they disappointed me? Same old, same old. No, I don't. I look at it objectively and why the Rangers lost. It wasn't the officials. Stop with the officials. That's a lazy man's excuse. I could see maybe in game 1 or game 2, that may have been. They stuck the joint up. They're lost. They're the lost boys. And right now, the coach is an absentee coach. He's Uncle Fester to me now. He just put a light bulb in that guy's mouth because he doesn't contribute anything.
That clip you sent me, I can't download it from Facebook Messenger. You'd have to email it to me.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you.
Sorry.
No, I'll let me just finish here and
finish your thoughts first. That's more important.
I mean, you could come up with all the nicknames you want, but the thing is that there are guys on this team that are just up as a team. They're lost. They're completely lost. I don't know what happened. They're rattled. They're shaken. They're stirred. Whatever James Bond likes to drink, shaken and stirred, right? I don't know what the cause is. Is it because they don't have veteran leadership? I don't think so. This team proved us at 82 games. They were great in the regular season. Does Pittsburgh have their number? Are they Pittsburgh? There's a luck factor in there when you got guys like Elliot Friedman is scoring on them and the rest of these guys on Pittsburgh. Everybody's contributing. The John Marinos of the world. But when you don't have good defense and you don't have good goaltending, how the hell you can say, "Oh, Louis Domingo once again an unknown goalie beats us"? I'm sick of that shit. That whole "woe is me," you know it. I hate all those fallback excuses. Yeah, you know why he looks good? Because he's getting shitty shots on him. They're shooting shot right into him. This guy's not standing on his head. I mean, Jim said in the last game, he had before the last game, he had an 875 save percentage. It's the Rangers. They are blowing it in a multitude of ways. And I'm going to give you the valid reason. Jim, you tell me if this is a valid reason why the Rangers are not winning.
Okay.
Shesterkin is underperforming. Big time.
I'll give you that.
Team defense, underperforming. Holy Patrick Nemeth. I defended this guy all year. He is a penalty-mongering defensive liability. The coach has got to stop with Braun playing the offsides. The offside. He's becoming a liability out there. Braden Schneider, another guy. He's taking his lumps. This is all kind of, in lieu of the Lindgren injury, which has hurt them more than anything.
Yes.
Not having Lindgren and Fox together.
Because it's given them no choice but to play Nemeth, which gives them no choice but to play Braun on the wrong side.
Right. But you know what? I hear this coach for the last 40 games telling me how it takes, 24 guys to win, to go far in the playoffs. Apparently it doesn't, because he doesn't replace anybody. I mean, you had Dryden Hunt replaced last night by Brodzinski.
Johnny, we got him for 2 years, Brodzinski.
Yeah, Brodzinski, and I can't believe I'm saying this, he was one of the best players on the ice last night. All right, so that's one of the things. My biggest peeve is what I just said. This coach's inability to admit fault and stick with the same old, but consistently says it takes the entire roster to win. Ryan Reeves? You trying to tell me they don't got anybody better than Ryan Reeves? I mean, at this point, I'm taking Greg McKegg. Reeves stinks. He's slow. He's
too slow.
old, and he doesn't fight. What's the sense?
Just
This guy,
go ahead and repeat that one more time.
he's
Rattle
old,
them all.
he's slow, and he doesn't fight. He adds nothing to that fourth line. Patrick Nemeth, I don't care. Put Zach Jones in there. Put Libor Hayek in there. I mean,
I'd rather lose with one of them than lose with Patrick Nemeth.
and he still sticks with him. He is married to Patrick Nemeth. Uncle Fester gets a bright light bulb every time Patrick Nemeth is on the ice, apparently. You can't take penalties and be stupid on the ice. He's both. At least Libor Hayek will be average. Zach Jones will be average. Patrick Nemeth is a detriment to the Rangers. Get him off the ice.
Till
What?
Nemdeath.
Nemdeath.
Till Nemdeath do us part.
Exactly.
I'm just extrapolating on what Ben Mueller said here.
Okay, another valid reason, I think. I don't know what happened to the Rangers physically. They're the bigger team. They're the heavier team. Ever since that first period of game one, they haven't brought Pittsburgh's out hitting them now.
Ungats.
This is what got them there. This is what got them off to such a great start in the first 40.
They had 49 hits last night. Can you remember one of them?
No,
Is there one memorable hit?
Why is Ryan Ryan? What does he just say? Chesty release us? Is that's his only thing?
Yeah.
Chesty.
Oh yeah, we've been released. We're about to be released from the season.
He should be screaming, Chesty, release me from this organization. I stink.
We're about to be released in the summer.
Then I look at some.
That's Eddie's fan.
What?
That's Eddie's fan, Alec. We got to keep his temperature down. He's got to keep a cool room.
I don't know if it's bothering the broadcast.
No. He noticed it. He didn't know if it was an air purifier or a fan.
Why is everybody looking? I'm on a rant and you look at what's behind me?
Everybody's fascinated with our backgrounds.
God. And some of these unfounded causes that I see rolling around the internet. First of all, if you're quitting on the team, I don't want to even see you. You're banned from the fandom. You're banned. Because anything can happen. So some of these unfounded lunatics, these morons, these dopes, these dullards. Hey, analytics was right. This is unsustainable the way the Shut up. You with your analytics and your mathematics and your pi versus c squared. I don't care about that. The Rangers played the regular season with heart and determination and a purpose and some kind of coordinated game plan. Now they're just all over the ice. They're scattered. They're not on the same page. This team needs a captain. Now they need a captain? No, everybody forgot about the captain issue once they were starting to win.
Right.
They need leadership. I don't think you just name a captain and all of a sudden, the Rangers turn into a wonderkin and, run the table. The blaming officials. Stop. The Howie Sussman delirium. Officials are responsible for wins and losses. Yes. Do I think Pittsburgh gets some more calls than the Rangers? Yeah, I believe they do. Okay. but it's not game changing. The Rangers can't score on the power play. The Rangers can't kill a power play now. So blaming the officials to me is it's passing the buck. All right. This one's going to be a little controversial. A lot of people are on Mika. A lot of people are on him. I think it's a factor, but is it the cause? I don't think so. A lot of guys have terrible first rounds. They go on and play well in the second and third. You know, with the MIA post. Yes, we need more contribution from him. But when you're getting 7 goals scored against you every game, I don't know, you know, how many goals are you going to want from him?
8.
And Jim added this one, and I'll let Jim rant on this. The lack of experience. Jim, would you expound on that one?
Well, I just think it's overblown. I think, yeah, Pittsburgh has a lot of experience. Yeah, the Rangers don't. But you know what? The Rangers were a pubic hair from winning game 1, and they won game 2. So did the experience matter in those games? I don't know. I'm not buying it. The Rangers have playoff experience. The Rangers, I don't buy the playoff experience thing. I just don't because there's no excuse for what's transpired the last 2 games. That is not playoff experience is not causing them to lose by 5 goals. Getting completely outcoached and getting completely away from how they got here, and maybe just not being quite as good as we thought they were. That's why they're getting beat.
I think that's
and for people and let me tell you something else. People that keep saying that, you know, sometimes it's good to lose in the first round. You learn a lot.
Stupid.
I don't know if you learn anything getting your brains beat in time after time after time after time. I'll tell you. Let me tell you. This is a completely off the wall analogy, but I'm going to make it anyway. Everybody knows I like to play Halo and I play online, and I have a group of guys that I play with almost every week. And there's one guy, we're all about the same age. Joe Catroni's one of them. There's one guy who is our age who is worlds better than the rest of us. He is Wayne Gretzky, and we are all Sandy McCarthy. We're all pretty even, but this guy just beats everybody's brains in. And you know what? Been playing for 2 years, and I haven't learned anything. I haven't gotten any more experience from getting my brains beat in, and I haven't gotten any better. And you know what? It ain't fun getting your brains beat in week after week after week. It's just not. I don't learn anything from it because I keep coming back to play. So obviously, I'm not learning.
Yeah, but having fun, but this is serious business.
Right. I just don't think. Yeah, maybe you learn a few things from the tight losses and the overtime losses and the triple overtime losses. I don't think you learn anything getting your brains beat in. And they're getting their brains beat in, and there's lots of reasons for it.
Yeah, I don't think you.
I think the playoff experience thing now is just being overblown. I just do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this team comes out next year and maybe they blow everybody away, you know, for 2 or 3 rounds, and who knows what happens. But you know, we are now, you know, the damage from this series. If they don't pull the miracle, the damage in this series will linger with us until next April. Because no matter what they do next regular season, all we're going to say in the back of our minds to ourselves is, "Big deal. They won 52 games last year. It ain't going to matter until you get to the playoffs." And the first goal that Igor gives up next playoff season, we're all going to go, "Oh, God." This is the first defensive mistake. I mean, I'm not buying the experience. I think it's being overblown. Does it matter? Yes. Is it everything? No.
If they lose tomorrow night, you think these 5 games, it's going to be a horror show, this memories. Who wants to revisit that experience?
Right. Oh, well, I am, and let me just stay for, you know, you guys know, I have been a fan of this team since I would say I put myself at about the age of 7. That's my first memory of watching the Rangers. I went to my first game when I was about 8. So let's say 45 years for argument's sake, 45 years. In 45 years, I've seen bad playoff losses to the Islanders. I've seen bad playoff losses to no names against the Capitals and Ottawa, series that they never should have lost. I've seen defensemen who play on ice for a living possibly get drunk and break their ankle on black ice. I thought I had seen it all, and last night I was completely stunned. I did not see that loss coming. I really thought they would respond last night and play a much better game, and boy, did they shove it up my ass last night. I wasn't even mad. That's how bad they got beat last night.
It's not like, am I really? Is this what I saw all you guys? I mean, I was saying, they could put any team in there. I mean, even non-playoff teams. You could have put the Coyotes, and I think you would have gotten a better effort. It was a disorganized mess. And I'm sorry, I believe that they have gotten under Shesterkin's skin on the road. I mean, how else can I? He makes 200 saves in game 1. He plays great, plays really good in game 2. And then as soon as they go to Pittsburgh, anything around the net, I'm shaking like a leaf.
And if that's the case, if fans like Penguins fans get under his skin, then he's going to need a few sessions with Dr. B. Because there are fans a lot more brutal than him out there than them.
Oh, yeah. I was just mystified. I thought when they got that first goal, but then it's just, you take dumb penalties.
I just think it boils down to, the Penguins had a clear plan coming into this series. And both these teams, let's not forget that both of these teams knew for the better part of the last 6 weeks of the season that this was going to be the playoff matchup. There wasn't much chance. I know the Caps made a little bit of a run at the Penguins spot, and the Rangers made a half-assed run at the Carolina first place spot. But we've known for the better part of 6 weeks that the Rangers and Penguins were going to meet in the first round. The Penguins have come out with a clear plan to attack the Rangers in the offensive zone and the defensive zone. The Rangers have no time and space with the puck, and the Rangers have done nothing to adjust to it. They are playing the same hockey they played in game 1. They are playing in game 4. Gallant has not made one adjustment, and I'm sorry, but if he's going to get the credit for the 52 wins in the regular season, which he got a lot of credit, and he might win the Jack Adams, but he's been Gomez Adams in these playoffs.
Is that your
Adams? Remember that what we used to call Tortorella the Patch Adams Award?
Patch Adams.
He's had no plan, no options, no nothing. And I don't know what the solution is, but it's not my job to figure it out. He gets paid a lot of money to figure it out. And yes, it's on the players too. He's not the one losing these faceoffs that are instantly creating scoring chances. He's not the one not matching the Penguins' intensity. He's not the one that is flailing on these power plays that the Rangers are suddenly getting but not scoring on. But he is the coach. He's got to figure something out. And the only solution he made last night was to break up the best line on the ice, the Lafreniere line, and he takes Lafreniere off that line. That was as baffling as anything else.
I said it on this show so many times tonight. I mean, so many times during the season. When he starts messing with the lines, it's completely over. You might as well shut it off. And this time, he takes one of the best lines that play. That second line was the third line. He's having a good game again. And he's taking Lafayette. He's messing up. He's taking Vetrano off the first line. He's doing this. He's putting Panarin on that line. The KHL in the heck with Shesty. Are you kidding me? I'm going to North Shore on my Caps. Comment and for John. When he starts messing with the line, I hate to win the white carnation. But I said against good coaches, this guy has no clue. Now, I was thinking about, Brindamore when I spoke to that. But Mike Sullivan, he's got the range depth. His players play. Teddy Bluger's won like 600 faceoffs. I mean, this guy he's a role player, but he's doing his job. I don't understand why they're so bad on faceoffs. I mean, there's a lot of valid reasons, but I go along with Jim. The coach has got to coach, and he's so stubborn. He's the most stubbornest. I think he's more stubborn than Torts. They asked him again. What do you think there'll be any changes on the back line? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Secret squirrel time.
Right.
I'm telling you, I'm going to blow a blood vessel if Patrick Nemeth is in that lineup tomorrow. Because it's not working. I don't want Barry Trotz.
Filipino had 12 minutes of ice time last night. Capo Caco had 13 minutes of ice time last night. Lafreniere had 15 minutes of ice time. Sabanage had 17 minutes of ice time. Cop 17 minutes of ice time. Why are these guys, other than Ryan Reeves, why are these guys the least amount of ice time? Frankie Vetrano got dropped to the fourth line last night. What the hell's he done? What did he do to piss the coach off? And yes, as Paul Sliker is reporting in the chat, there were no changes to the lines in practice today.
Well, sorry, but you were the king of New York for 82 games, but now, man, they're coming for you. Even Danielle wants Barry Trotz in here. Welcome to Barry Trotz's Robot Hockey. At least there'd be a plan.
At least there'd be a plan.
Oh, my God. Let's hope they could somehow get dopey and steal one tomorrow.
Oh, I am 100% convinced, as a Ranger fan, that they are going to win tomorrow.
They're going to get you with the tease game and then lose.
Because Bain said it best.
There can be no true despair without hope.
There can be no despair without hope. You cannot know true despair without hope. I am one. The towels will be waving. The music will be playing. Oh, Joe, what a performance! Gerard Gallant got them ready, Joe. He's rebounded the team, and the towels will be waving. And it'll be hashtag no quit in New York. And then they'll go all the way back to Pittsburgh, and there'll be pictures of them getting off the plane in their suits. Game time, we're ready. And then they'll come out and the boom, 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 boom. 9-0 handshake line. Good night, nurse. I've seen this before. I've seen it before.
Wow. I don't know. I listen, stop talking about coaching changes and all that stuff. It's way too early for that. I know we're all we're feeling it right now. We're reeling, but I don't know. But you know what? It's not.
It would be very ironic if they wound up with Barry Trotz as their head coach, considering we've been making fun of him for 10 years.
Yeah, I know.
All we've done is goof on him for 10 years.
Well, we make fun of our current coach now.
That's true.
I sent you the Festa clip, by the way. I don't know how this guy's. It's just very frustrating. And what's frustrating is, can we just drop the gloves and start punching somebody? Just to make me feel better.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. A little bit loud.
Why do you keep staring at me?
Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester's got to, like, is he going with Reeves again? I mean, this guy, I feel like I'm watching slow motion. Is this slow motion with this guy?
Penguins just skate right by him. Like he's a grandma pushing a stroller in Central Park. He makes Brian Boyle look fleet of foot.
What do you mean it's not too early? The playoffs haven't even ended. You want us to make an offer to him already, Dr. P? I don't think he can do that. Will you pay him $10 million?
Are they tougher to play against, Eddie? Made a lot of changes to be awful tough to play, to be tougher to play against, right?
Well, was it the message we got? That was the jury. The Rangers going to be tough to play against. Well, they were in the regular season.
I mean, this team the rebuild is over. This team was built for a playoff run, right? Gallant was brought in to make the next step. This team's getting, looks like bubble hockey to me. Looks an awful lot like the bubble.
They don't hit. What happened?
I don't know. Well, according to the stats, they do. I just don't remember them.
Because they're stuck in their zone for minutes at a time. Everybody, I really can't give. It's a total team. I mean, the only thing if I had to get a positive,
it's an annihilation.
It's an annihilation. But Georgiev hasn't looked that bad, but that's not really any consolation. Kakko and Lafreniere have looked okay. They've looked good. That's the only thing, but it's not enough when your main guy's got to put the puck in the net.
Louis Domingue only had to make 20 saves last night.
Come on.
20.
And how many of those saves are like right in his chest or right? I mean, they were terrible quality shots. And these fucking idiots chanting Lou. This guy is he's a fish. Just go glove hand every time. Glove hand. Kill that glove hand. No, right into the chest. It could be anybody in net. It could be Costa in net. And they still wouldn't score. They don't get quality shots. And you would think Kreider after everybody's like, oh, they don't have any, but the Rangers are all soft. They have no leaders. Well, I mean, do you think Chris Kreider in that video we showed on the big show, we showed, that looked like a guy who was pissed off and was calling out on his teammates, and no response.
Message not received.
Message not received. We're not listening.
Right. By the way, I have Gallant's media availability for
Gomez.
What?
Hey, Gomez.
Why do you keep staring at me?
Oh, so I have that if you want it, whatever you want to watch that.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I haven't watched it, so I have no idea what he said.
Same old. He just says, I think we were soft. We didn't play our game.
All right, let's listen to him.
Yeah. You know what the message is. Lincoln was not out there with you. Is he okay? What's the status? Day to day. Nothing changed.
Oh, wait a minute.
Day to day, nothing changed.
Hang on.
All I can hear is Fester.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Let's try it again. Here we go.
The edited or unedited version?
Yep. You know what the message is. Lincoln was not out there with you. Is he okay? Day to day. Nothing changed. Day to day, nothing changed.
Oh, I just want to punch him.
I didn't see that yet. That's awesome. I think we all knew that was going to happen with the year, so it's awesome. It's outstanding for him. We're happy for him, obviously. Outstanding year. I'm fully expecting to win it.
Short practice today. Yeah. In that short time, what are you trying?
Get back to our work. Get back to our straight up and down game. We had a great regular season. Second best in the league in goals against average. We can't give up 7 goals.
To win. We talked a little bit about this yesterday, but forecheck.
So now down 3-1. Now we're going to get back to it. We're finally going to get back to it.
What are we getting back to?
We're getting back to playing our game. Being the best team in the league at goals against. We'll get back to it. We'll just wait until game 9. We'll get this fixed.
Game 9.
Where do you feel like you've seen that's made that kind of not be as especially like
very limited forecheck. That's the problem.
Very limited forecheck.
Very
That's the
good
problem.
forecheck, and we do a good job
Good forecheck. I think we do a good job.
Obviously,
with
the last 2
forecheck.
games, we didn't much.
Obviously, the last 2 games we
Spent
didn't do
more
much.
time in the D zone.
We spent more time in the D zone. We ran into trouble.
What about the way that you guys have tested Jermaine? The way that you're getting enough shots on goal right now.
Not even
Enough
close.
shots on goal right now.
Not even close. Not even close.
No, we talk about putting pucks to the net, and we show some good goal scoring that we do around the net.
Goal scoring that we do around the
Try and
net.
get cute.
And then we try and get cute.
Like I said, it's a straight, direct hockey game.
It's a straight, direct
Keep it
hockey
going
game.
and not keep people at the
Keep
net.
it going
and,
and not keep people
we're
at the
trying
net.
to get
And,
stuff.
we're
And
trying to
do
get
you need your either key guys and top guys, or you need the 2 guys?
You need everybody. They got to be the best.
Need everybody. They got to be the best
to win,
players.
and
They
they
got
know
to be the
that.
best players to win, and they
The
know
kids will
that.
follow.
Boy, they ask stupid questions, don't they?
do. They ask.
Do you need your leaders to lead? No, we need the fucking equipment manager to lead.
Yes. We need
really
to play better.
We need him to handle the Tums and Alka-Seltzer better.
We'll follow them. So, like I said, it starts at the top.
You thought Quinn wasn't a firemonger.
I might change something, but
Fold those hands.
Wait a minute. Did he just say I might change something, but I don't have to? Is that what he said?
He said something to akin. This is what I was talking about. He's being secret squirrel
Follow
again.
them. So, like I said, it starts at the top.
Do you think you need to change anything lineup-wise, or lineup-wise, or
I don't think I have to change
I don't think I have to
anything.
change anything. I might change something, but I don't have to. You know.
Might change something, but
See, he won't say it.
We are what we are. You know, we just got to
We
play.
are what we
We
are.
got to play our
Yeah,
game.
like I said, I don't
We
have
can't be
to.
loose like we were last night.
We can't be loose like you were last night.
Gerard Gallant. I'm sorry, I'll wait for this.
Yesterday, he was looking for a spark yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. Gerard, it's okay to say you made a mistake. And say, listen, I thought Patrick Nance would be better, but he hasn't. So we're going to go with this. All year I hear it takes the entire roster to win a playoff series, but he keeps putting the same line out there time after time, and it's not working. And let's face it, guys, there's nothing he could say that would assuage our pitchfork mentality right now.
Don't worry, guys. I got the cure for the common Zibanejad. Oh, the questions they ask are just awful. Do you need the leaders to lead? I mean, it's like these are like John Giannone style questions. They're all fluff. Where was Larry? Larry will ask questions.
Oh, Larry with that article about the game today in the Post. Oh, now he's on board. The Rangers stink. He jumped right on that.
Humiliated was the word he used.
Yes. I mean, he's not wrong in his overall assessment, but where was he in Game 70? It's very easy to come to that conclusion after that shit we saw last night.
Right.
Dopes.
We need the hard-hitting journalism. There's nothing wrong with them saying, oh, yeah, we're going to make some changes, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. That's fine. But to sit there and go, I don't have to make changes.
He
doesn't think anything needs to change. No, hey, I hope it all works. Like I said at the beginning of the year, I hope it all works out for them.
I'll be with Banff. I'll be in Banff with slats in a week.
Keep staring at me.
Fest is the best. Stop staring at me. Why is everyone staring at me? Because we're trying to get an answer from you, dummy. Stop. I don't have to make changes. Jonathan Riggs is right. He's like, he takes it personally that his lines aren't working. And when he mixes the lines, that's anyway.
Options.
Talking
about options.
Jim, I don't know what's going to take to turn the ship around. It's going to take a little bit of luck, a little bit of the dirty, the greasy goals, as they say, and also that broadcast. Both broadcasts. I don't mind the play-by-play guys on the TNT, TBS, Outdoor Life Network, but the between periods with that Paul Bissonnette, I want to reach the screen and rip his face off. This guy never won anything. This guy's a total loser. Never been on this show, so he's not top notch.
He's going to be on the show next week.
Next week, Paul Bissonnette.
Paul Bissonnette.
I didn't watch the MSG broadcast. What were those lummoxes saying?
I watched the MSG broadcast because I want to hear what Hank has to say in between periods. Paul missed the net.
PK Subban. That's right, Matt Zenobia. They have PK Subban, and all he's just talking shit against the Rangers. You think you can get an unbiased report from that clown? I'm surprised he didn't slew foot half the crew in that studio. It was tough to take, guys. It disintegrated. Like I started off.
Whoop. There goes my music. Joe did say the Rangers' play in their own end has been horrendous.
Well, look who woke up.
And Sam did. Sam was very critical as well. Sam said, something like the Rangers are getting killed on faceoffs. They were critical when they had to be last night, and I thought Hank was good in between periods.
All right. So I don't know what, folks. We are in a dire situation.
All I know is I got up for work this morning and Willie Nelson was hanging around the backyard. I said, "Not yet, Willie.
Yeah, they can't come in yet.
Not yet.
Party is not over yet.
Not yet."
Listen, I am not jumping ship. I'm not like some of these people. Like, I'm done saying soft Rangers. Oh, good. I hate all the generic shit that these pedestrians. What the hell is that? Putting it in a pool across the street. They were doing it in my front yard.
You got to make friends with them.
I don't talk to them. They're new. Listen, I've been here a long time. I don't talk with the new people. You got to come and kiss the ring on Walnut Lane over here.
I got to kiss the ring. That's right. You've lived there all your life, right? Pretty much.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I got. I've seen you guys are bowing at the altar of Tony D'Angelo. I sent Jim a link. Now, I despise Jack Edwards, and I just think this was hilarious all around. This call is so over the top by Jack Edwards concerning your beloved Tony D'Angelo.
Didn't he say something like he's poor sport that he is or something like that?
I have Suffolk County playoff deck hockey experience. One day I'll post some highlights from my deck hockey days. And I actually could run at some speed. So I don't know what the answer is. I think all of you guys in the chat room came up with some valid reasons. But I think Shesterkin is shot in opposing buildings. Here's the D'Angelo clip. Tell me what you think.
Tape to Derek Forward, who takes the ice in front of him. Slides it softly into the corner. D'Angelo takes down Lazard, does not rise to the bait. And we'll see how they sort it out. D'Angelo has anger management issues. Be curious to see if they give him more than two. He earned 2 penalties. They gave him a lot of liberties already with the 2-minute minor. What he did in the Lazar was trying to get on the forecheck.
77, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
That's all.
That's all. So when the next Bruin gets a minor penalty, he can take a free shot.
Like that.
Like that. And that.
What's that?
Curtis Lazar shows such toughness there not to retaliate.
Yeah, discipline restraint.
You saw a good look at the cross check.
Good look at the cross check.
Well, Boston Power plays keep it extend the lead. Pasternak.
That's basically it.
Now there was also video where D'Angelo makes fun of Marshawn's nose. He's like going like this as he's skating off the ice because he's going at it with Marshawn. And then apparently Marshawn called him a racist.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, both of those guys, I have no.
I can't stand those Boston announcers, but I sure wish our announcers were like that.
I always say that I hate that Associated Edwards is such an I can't take him, but at least he's a homer, and that's what I want my announcers to be.
Right. At least he knows where his bread is buttered, right?
Yep. Exactly. So, yeah, I don't like either one of them because they both don't play on my team, and Marchand is he's the biggest douchebag in the league. So anyway, that was that. I don't know. Do I have any more analogies? Just good luck, Rangers, man. And people talking about making a coaching change. You think that could ever happen?
I would be shocked because this is Drury's guy. This is his guy. This is his first hire.
Well, now we're talking about D'Angelo because it's Sean likes to come in here with the D'Angelo stuff. I like to get him worked up. Listen, it's
got nothing to do with his politics. Come on, Dr. B. Don't even bring that crap into it. We talk other things that go on in hockey all the time.
Yeah.
Whether you like them or not, whether you like either one of them or not, it's a story. It's interesting. All right, so what's today? Today is Tuesday. It is May 10th, so we got a game tomorrow. So here. Let me know if this works for you. If the Rangers win tomorrow night, we'll be back here with the Patreon group for a recap Thursday night.
That works.
If the series ends tomorrow, we'll do our funeral Thursday night on YouTube.
That sounds good. We're not going to lose. Well, I can't.
I don't think they're losing tomorrow night. I really don't.
Don't they play the same way and there's no changes? I mean, how can you win? He's starting Shesterkin tomorrow.
Yeah. I think they're going to win tomorrow night for the simple reason that they're going to give us just a little bit of hope.
I can't say they're going to lose. I have no feeling either way. If they come to play the way they played, either game 1 or 2, it's going to be close. But if it's not, they play like they played last night, it's going to be another rout. That's it.
Yes, Alec. Eddie Jockman is coming in to start the towel wave tomorrow night.
Oh, God.
There'll be a hologram John Amarante singing the national anthem.
I kind of like that new baritone guy they had for game 1.
Oh, yeah.
I liked him. They should just maybe put like a wig on him and a blue suit, and maybe they can pass him off as Amarante.
Clone Amarante.
I told you the one time I went to a Ranger game, Jim, and Amarante sang and everybody went crazy. You know how he was beloved.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I look, Amarante's sitting next to me in the same section up in the
yeah.
Yeah. Up in the nosebleeds. I'm like, this guy sings the national anthem. Give him good seats.
I also like I can't think. Laura Leggio, the female cop. The female cop. That's
I'm not hot on her.
You don't like her? I like her. She's got a nice voice.
I don't like I'm only kidding.
I like her voice.
People
disagree with me.
Well, did Jen disagree with you?
The couple of times that she sang the anthem, Jen hasn't been here, so I don't know if she's heard it.
See, Daniel says she's okay. I like the
She did it. She did it the night they gave the Stephen McDonald Award away, and she did it the night the law enforcement night. Matt Morello could honestly care, but who does the anthem?
Yeah, well, you know what? You're an American. We're reporting you to McCarthy.
Right. McCarthy.
The Un-American Activities Commission.
Right.
She's upwardly mobile. I don't know. Whatever it is, you better hope Festa figures this out, because he can't come back with the same old.
Or else there's going to be, if he don't figure this out, there's going to be 20 Festa sound bites on our soundboard for Thursday night.
Instead of me on the screen, I just have Festa, a picture of Festa, and my voice.
You keep staring at me.
Festa was the best. Yeah, that's right, Sean. His Pinko cohorts at the Comac Motor Inn. So that's all I got. I mean,
not much else to say.
I mean, other than you have Kreider comes out and gives you that pistol and nobody responds.
Took a shot to the neck. That was scary. I was worried.
Yeah.
And I was so glad he came back out for the second period, but in the end, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Would have needed 15 Chris Kreiders.
Yep. Well, we'll see. There's not much else to say. I feel better that I got it out.
Right.
I hope you guys felt better about giving your opinions, and I thought they were pretty.
Fester.
Put a picture of Fester up. Look one up quick.
What a great name. Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester. It's so fucking weird and so funny. I cannot see a picture with a bulb in his mouth and not laugh. Good, Dr. B. I'm glad we could calm you down over there. But listen, the Rangers got to show up tomorrow night. No ifs, ands, or buts. And I see a lot of people selling their tickets.
Are they already?
Yeah, that's Festa.
Options.
Maui options. This guy better get on the stick.
Why do you keep staring at me?
This fucking guy. All right, Jim.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Thursday night we will either be here. If we're here, that means we won, or we'll be on YouTube. If we're on YouTube, no bueno.
Yes. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on. Let's not give up. I mean, it looks bleak. It does. But
we love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Great crowd tonight.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Live show up. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah.
Eddie, always a pleasure. Thanks for doing this.
No problem, man. I love it. I love getting it out and talking with everybody.
Ben Mueller. All right. I like your attitude. All right. One way or the other, we will see you Thursday night. We love you. Thanks for your support. Good night, everybody.
Good night.